Yo, 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 yo. Back. Looks like we're gonna be late to work. But we back anyway. Hit that like button, man. Hit the like button. Hit the cash app. I know we gotta get some music on, man, before we get the ball rolling. Before we get the ball rolling, we gotta get some music on. It's early. Trey, what it do? Yeah, we gotta put this Epstien stuff in perspective, man. Gotta put this Epstien guy in perspective. You know, you still got people. Shalana, what's happening? You still got people trying to God damn, sending calls over. I gotta get right. Shit. You still got people trying to say he like Diddy. Man, you already know, man. Oh man, I gotta get some gotta bump some music first. So we gotta get the music going. Raining out this bitch.
From Miami, bro. It was a Chaz weekend, bro. And that shit Chaz, bro. He owned Miami weekend. They stopped the music and out the whole fucking club is singing this shit. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, he had a moment. Like, it's his turn right now. Shit is 5G and it's still on single. 2025. Hey, she gon' act bad out of state. Don't tell her what to do. She don't care what you say. She grown. Say you got a man right now. We in the young right now. You can kill with him when you get home. Girl just wanna have fun. You can do what you want. Tell her nigga stop calling your phone. She say she don't like her niggas. Baby, I'm a ball player. I'm down Julio Jones. Rose gold chain with the VVS stones. This bitch gon' shine while the lights been on. I'm way too frosty. Ice cream cone. Let a party with the fuck shine like that home. Insecure ass nigga, why you mad? She with us. Steady trying to figure out what is a chance. She done fuck this board another ace. Put it right on her cup. If you think that she come home tonight, good luck. If you think I ain't fucking her tonight, good luck. If you think I ain't stunting her tonight, good luck. What I spent could've paid my rent for some months. I ain't bitch put a power so I live get fucked. Fuck you, baby, that's just how it come. Live a rockstar life, only fun when you young. Take that back, it's only fun when you drunk. I ain't feeling your vibe, you don't party enough. I ain't feeling your man, he be calling too much. You ain't feeling me, but you argue too much. You all having fun and he starting to flush. Your family fierce, they hard to fuck. You only get mad when you party with us, so you cutting them off and I'm calling you bluff. We all out of state and he blowing you up. Had a clip in LA, hard in the rest. Niggas be way too tender about all of these bitches and all they keeping it pink. I never heard of this nigga. He telling this bitch don't go around and he beefing with me. No, that's a goddamn lie, nigga mad cause he trickin'. I'm damn near hitting for free. Full nigga fucked up crying cause his bitch outside with the fuck shit ain't for the weed. She gon' act bad out of state. Don't tell her what to do. She don't care what you say. She grown. She tell you got a man right now. We in the young right now. You can deal with him when you get home. Girl just wanna have fun. You can do what you want. Tell her nigga stop calling your phone. She say she don't like her niggas. Baby, I'm a ball player. I'm down Julio Jones. Rose gold chain with the VVS stones. This bitch gon' shine while the lights been on. I'm way too frosty. Ice cream cone. Let a party with the fuck shine like that. Home insecure ass nigga. Why you mad? She with us. Steady trying to figure out what is a chance. She done fuck. I just bought another ace. Poured it right on her cup. If you think that she coming home tonight, good luck.
Man, Shorty he be doing this thing on like club songs. But yeah, yo, they what made me even do this video, right? I saying some shit on Instagram. And I don't even know if I can show it on YouTube. I can show y'all what page. Yo, it was little ass girls. Little ass girls, yo, running around on Epstien Island, yo. Video of it. I'm like, yo, this nigga's like, what type of shit is that, yo? I'm talking about little ass. They might have been like 7. Like, who the fuck is that parents at? Like, yo, it's just so many questions pertaining to Jeffrey Epstien, yo. Like, that investigation supposed to have been way more large scale, way more arrests, way more indictments, way more. Everything should have just been more. Like, it just shows you that this country, yo, the same country that preys on the backs of black men and black people in general is out this bitch fucking molesting children. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy to me, right? Like, yo, they demonize black kids for the things that they do, for the crimes that they commit. Meanwhile, they're committing some of the biggest atrocities the world has ever seen. I need somebody to explain that to me. I need to talk to Congress, man. I need to talk to motherfucking politicians. Like, yo, it doesn't make sense to me. I just seen a case with a 16-year-old caught in prison. Y'all that. Like, it doesn't add up. Y'all out this bitch trafficking children, molesting children, and it's getting swept under the rug. Meanwhile, you got shit like this going on. Hold up. This is acceptable though. Then Maxwell lied to Congress. She lied like a motherfucker. And for her lie, they sent her to a camp. They sent her to a camp, bro. Like, took her way out of prison. She's not even really in prison. I mean, she's in prison, but for the time that she got, she's not being no fucking camp. And they said she getting special treatment. But you got shit like this going on though.
So we can hear you, okay? Yeah. I want to start off by saying I'm sorry to the victims, family, and the cause of their death, of their family member. I'm sorry for all my actions that took in this place and in this courtroom. I don't really know what to say. I am lost. A lot of my family members in crossfire. Like, so I know how I feel. And I'm going to take responsibility for everything that's in this case. And I just want to say sorry to my family and to their family. Hope everybody could forgive me or what my actions took. And that's it.
It's a plethora of some of the most serious charges anyone could be facing. Not only did people die, or a person died, multiple people were injured, multiple people were put at risk of losing their life or otherwise being seriously injured. So I fully recognize and appreciate the fact that Mr. Larry is very young. But those additional either, there were statements that were made that, well, when gunfire broke out, these were the circumstances. He essentially, based on his immaturity and his lack of development, fired back, right? He wasn't able, in the heat of the moment, to make the right choice that perhaps an adult could make. But as to that point, I agree with the state that this is not the only circumstance that the court's looking at in a vacuum. The issue of self-defense was put before the jury. They clearly did not find that defense appropriate, as they did convict Mr. Larry. The court is going to order life imprisonment without the possibility of extended supervision. And that will run the other counts that the court identified consecutive to each other. All of them will run concurrent to count 9. That might.
Yo. So, it was a shooting took place. He fired back. Didn't give him self-defense. More than likely got charged with first-degree murder. Gave life without parole. Meanwhile, you got all these sick pedophiles running around in government and in entertainment and they're not facing no consequences. And BZ, you right. I remember I did videos on that, yo. Yo, white people commit like damn near 80% of the rapes in this country. Remember, I had arguments when I was doing them videos, and I was talking about Charlie Kirk situation, and I was highlighting the fact that it's issues in America that's not being done by black people, and nobody pays them any attention. Rapes was one of them. And do you try to argue me? Are you really gonna compare rape to murder? Man, fuck yeah. Shit. Hell yeah, man. It's rape. You taking a person mentally. But a lot of people gotta survive the rest of their life knowing that they've been violated. Some people can't. Some people commit suicide behind that shit. But yo, that Jeffrey Epstien stuff is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, yo. The Justice Department talking about they're gonna investigate and they're gonna arrest all parties involved. Man, fuck out of here. If that was the case, they should have been did it. They should have been did it. Now you got Bill Clinton talking about release all the files. Like, oh, you know, come on. It's easy to say when you know that's not what they're gonna do. Come on, Bill. You freaky ass. You know, good and goddamn well they ain't releasing all them files. They ain't even want to release. Yeah, based off of what they released, you know they ain't releasing all the files. They redacted everything. All these freaky ass motherfuckers in government and politicians, they got a nerve to talk about what's going on in the black community and called us super predators. Yeah, they called us super. No, I think them niggas are super predators. Fuck that. You want to talk about super predator? What more of a predator can you be than fucking preying on underage kids? Like, I thought that was the definition of a fucking predator. Shit sad. Shit sad, man. 2,800. So Pam Bondi is under. They talk. She might be in trouble. Let me show y'all that. Because they uploaded documents that had Trump name in it, then took them down. Then I'm gonna show y'all something else that happened in Florida, I think. What's up, man?
Time now is 6:43 under Capitol Watch. The Department of Justice taking heat this morning following the release of the Epstein files. Scripps News Group national correspondent Joe St. George has more from Washington.
The fallout over Friday's release of the Epstein files continues to draw scrutiny here on Capitol Hill, with some lawmakers threatening to hold the Attorney General of the United States in contempt for not releasing more information. Washington continues to react to what the Department of Justice released on Friday, and while new Epstein files were made public, including flight logs containing the name of President Trump, many of the files were heavily redacted. That has frustrated lawmakers on both sides of the aisle, who wrote the law requiring the release of the documents, and both congressmen are threatening to hold Attorney General Pam Bondi in contempt as a result. On social media, the Attorney General said Sunday, quote, "The Department of Justice previously stated we will bring charges against anyone involved in the trafficking and exploitation of Jeffrey Epstein's victims. We reaffirm this commitment and ask any victim to please come forward with any information pertaining to any individuals who engaged in illicit activity at their expense." While President Trump remains in Florida for an extended holiday, this newly released photo from the Department of Justice Friday showing President Trump created questions over the weekend because for a time, the Department of Justice took it off its website. It was reposted, though, late Sunday. Democratic Congressman James Clyburn expressed skepticism that any redacted file will ever be unredacted.
I don't expect them to ever release these documents because I don't think the Supreme Court will ever make them do it.
As for former President Bill Clinton, who was featured prominently in Friday's release, a spokesman for Clinton claimed that he was being made a, quote, scapegoat by the Justice Department. Clinton has long denied any wrongdoing. Virginia Democratic Senator Tim Kaine, though, did say Sunday that the former president, quote, should address the newly uncovered photographs. Joe St. George, Scripps News Group, Washington.
I ain't trying to hear that shit.
If you're looking to get credit cards top secret.
Everybody over there knew what the fuck was going on, including Chris Tucker. You're not telling me that the same people that was recording everything and taking pictures of everything was hiding what they was doing when other people was around. Hell no. I ain't trying to hear that. Nope. You can't tell me that. Not they recorded shit. Took pictures. They had logs. They wasn't hiding nothing. Yeah, man, it's one of those situations that if you knew, you knew. If you was around, you knew. Motherfuckers knew what was going on. Yeah, but I want to show y'all this here before I get to work. I want to look at it. Look at this, a home invasion. And, I think it was in Florida.
A family of 5, a father, a mother, their 20-year-old son, and 2 young children under the age of 5 were living a normal day inside their home on 94th Avenue Northwest in Coon Rapids, Minnesota, completely unaware of what was coming their way, as a navy blue Nissan Altima pulled up outside, and 3 suspects stepped out, 2 of them dressed in UPS-style uniforms, pretending to be delivery workers while secretly planning a robbery. A plan that would, within minutes, explode into a brutal encounter that would shock the entire community.
Our coverage is brought to you by Morgan & Morgan. A crash, a fall, a serious injury that changes everything. If it wasn't your fault, why should where payouts were 30 or 40 and our QR
Seen by the public before.
Scan our QR code on screen from your phone's camera now to see if you have a case.
This exclusive video was first obtained by Midwest Crime and has never been seen by the public before. One of the victims steps out, apparently completely unaware the delivery is a setup. The home security camera captures the 3rd suspect come up the driveway after he's waved in by the other men.
Don't do anything, please.
The mother managed to call 911, leaving the line open so dispatchers could hear what was happening as the chaos unfolded.
Hello? Oh my gosh. I know. Hey, Mario Alberto, come on with the money, man.
Okay. Ow! Ow!
Give me the money.
Okay.
I'm gonna smack down you.
I will give you whatever you want.
Give me the money, then.
Okay, that's all.
Come on. You get where you need
Oh my God. I'm getting up.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna smack out your son.
Oh, okay, I'm going.
Yeah, come on in.
Okay.
All right, what? Go get it. Go get it.
It's right here.
Get it. Open it. Go get it. Hurry up. Just hold it.
Yeah, smack him with the
What
gun.
is that? This ain't all. You gonna play with me, so I got to violate.
No, please don't. That's all the money we have.
This ain't good.
That's all we have.
Okay.
Ow! Ow! That's all we have. Oh my God, that's all we have. Oh my God, no! Oh my God, no! That's all we have. Oh my God.
With no mercy, one of the intruders turns on the father, 39-year-old Mario Alberto Trejo Estrada, and a single shot to the head ends his life in the entryway of the home.
Dang.
Where are my babies?
I have money for you.
Where are my babies? Where are my babies? Where are my babies?
Yo, that's why you don't never know what a person got, man. Like, it's easy. That's why it's always better never to show your money, because a lot of people they make it look real good. You know what I mean? A motherfucker had 50,000 and make it look like they got 500,000, and people will watch that, pay attention to that, and make a move thinking that's what they gonna get, and don't get nowhere near that amount of money. And now you thinking the motherfucking lying whole time. They really ain't got it. They really just making it look good. This fucked up though right here, man. God damn.
The terrifying footage continues as the intruders turn their violence toward the mother and her 20-year-old son, all while the two young children are still in the home. The victims are later identified as 42-year-old Shannon Patricia Youngworth and her son, 20-year-old Jorge Alexander Reyes Youngworth. Leaving the two young children in a state of unimaginable trauma, the intruders rushed to destroy evidence before fleeing the scene, unaware that nearly every moment of their crime had already been captured on camera. Meanwhile, inside the home, a heartbreaking act of bravery unfolds. The older child, despite being just a toddler himself, pulls his little sibling away, shielding them from the sight of their mother on the floor. A moment of pure innocence and instinct, leaving investigators and everyone who later watched this footage stunned.
Dang.
Just minutes later, officers arrive at the house after being dispatched to the 911 call placed by the mother, unaware of what they are about to walk into.
Police department! I heard kids screaming in there. Police department!
I got a male down on the ground. I got blood.
Grab the police!
Jay, come here, kid. Come here, buddy. Come here. Yep. I think they're dead. Come here. There's another kid. Come here, buddy. There's another kid. Come here, buddy. So he's through the kitchen. Hey, buddy. I can see his diaper now. He's a little closer. No, he's pretty far in there. You see his diaper? See on the ground.
Oh, no, you're going to come up there with you.
Yep. Stay with the kid for now. We're gonna get you another kid here in a second. Hey, buddy, come here. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Kyle, cover me. Hey, buddy, come here. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Kyle, cover me. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. I need you to come with me. We're trying to get the kid out. Come here, bud. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come here. Come here. I got candies. Come on. Come here. Come here. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Come here. Come here, kiddo. Come here, kiddo.
Okay, 1309, you've got two more cars from this area. Where do you want it?
After rescuing the two young children, officers were faced with a horrifying scene. 3 victims, each killed by a gunshot wound to the head. The house was immediately secured, and investigators began meticulously collecting evidence, including physical items and surveillance footage from to identify the perpetrators. The navy blue Nissan Altima, DNA evidence, phone records, led law enforcement to the 2 other suspects, brothers Omari Malik Shumpert and Demetrius Trenton Shumpert, both of whom were arrested shortly thereafter. All the evidence, from security footage to forensic and digital data, pointed directly to the Shumpert brothers, who had tried to cover their faces, leading straight to the interrogations.
Do you know the incident I'm talking about?
No.
You have no idea.
I know that somebody got locked up. Somebody is a name that you said.
Who got locked up?
The name that you said. You said somebody's name was Lonzo or something like that.
Okay. And you know Lonzo?
Yeah, a little bit. I know a little.
Okay. You know more of just other people, right? You guys go way back.
No.
To Chicago.
I'll say yeah.
I won't, don't, you know, somewhat of the same level of respect, right?
Yeah, but
we do
something
our
like you said, way back in basic, like friends, anything like that? No.
not friends, right? But you've known them all the way back to Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you living now?
Where are you living now? Alone in Minneapolis.
When's the last time you talked with Lonzo?
I'll say like a month ago or something like that. Like a month and a half.
Or not, but the more I tell you, unless you can tell me to
No,
help
but I was saying you can't tell me about that because I heard about it. Every whole world know about it.
Sure.
That's everywhere you go. Everywhere you heard about what happened. Somebody got killed in Coon Rapids. 4, 5 people, however you know, people got killed. So what I do?
You were there.
Wasn't there.
You were. See, you're probably not gonna take my word for it or anything, but I'm not lying to you. I'm not making stuff up. Pull the camera up. Well, somebody had a pull camera on the house. We see it pull up. We see the 3 get out, walk up to the house, just you and Alonzo. He knocks on the door. You don't go on the door at first, you start walking away. So you're partway down the street, or partway down the driveway. He comes outside, so you guys walk up. Okay. On the door there was a camera. And you had gloves on, you had a mask on. But we're still able to tell it's you.
With a mask on.
Yeah. Okay. And then, who'd you wave on?
I didn't wave nobody.
You're sitting in the car and you waved him on.
You said I was sitting in the car?
No, he was sitting in the car.
somewhere else or nothing.
I know where we're at. And then I'll follow up on that.
You know I was there already, right? That what you said?
I do. But if you say you're somewhere else, you tell me where you were, who you talked to, and I'll follow up with them and rule you out. That's only fair, right?
That's correct. You said on the 13th?
26. January 26.
I know I wasn't there. I wasn't at nobody else. I wasn't at nobody's house.
Okay. You go in the crime scene, the whole 9 yards. You're touching your face. You're hitting the...
I see.
Yeah, I'll grab them.
You said I'm hitting what?
You're touching your face. Yeah, that's them. Yeah. You're touching your face. You're touching the lizard cage. You're touching your face. You're touching different areas. You're breathing through the mask. Okay? We're getting to the point of the evidence is mounting up so high, it's hard to get over. Okay? There's also audio, and you can be heard on there saying, "Ain't no big dog, is it?"
What?
Ain't no big dog, is it?
What do that mean? Ain't no big dog, is it?
Not yet.
You tell me. You say that?
What I said. What do that mean?
That's what you said when you're there. You also have a very distinct voice.
Ain't nothing like that. I don't know what that means. What do that mean?
Well, that's just what you said when you're walking up and you're talking
Why would you want me to say it?
to the guy in the driveway.
Why would you want me to say it?
So I can compare it to what I heard in the video. Ready?
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Okay. I'm saying,
You saying you knew I was there already, so why you want me to say it?
well,
Anything.
I can say that you're there all day. I can prove that you're there. I can prove it happened because,
You can prove I was there? Sure.
yeah, because everything is on video, man.
26. Yeah, the 26. That's the 26. That's the day I couldn't go to work because I had my baby with me.
Okay.
And my baby mama, she wasn't trying to come get him. And I didn't go to work on that day.
Where were you?
I was in the house.
So now what his dumb ass just did was they ready to bring his baby mother in there and they gonna need her to verify this story, which she ain't. This is stupid. This is dumb as shit.
You're gonna go with, that's what you're gonna stick with? You're never at the house or anything?
I wasn't at the house. I see the photos that you got.
Yeah, I can get you still photos of it. Doing good? You still want me to get warm water or cold water? Okay. You got this one. You can grab it, you can hold it if you want.
I don't know.
You don't need to?
Is that supposed to be me? Or somebody else?
I know it's you. I can print off a couple more, but I don't know if that's going to convince you or not. But just so you know, I'm not lying to you
I know you ain't lying.
on any of this. Okay?
All three suspects in the Coon Rapids triple homicide were indicted on multiple counts of first-degree murder, upgrading their initial charges of second-degree murder. Alonzo Pierre Mingo, identified as the alleged gunman, was found guilty by a jury on multiple counts, including 4 counts of first-degree murder. In September 2025, Mingo was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Demetrius Trenton Shumpert, who participated as an accomplice in the robbery, was indicted on 6 counts of first-degree murder. Prosecutors sought an aggravated sentence against him, citing the particularly cruel treatment of the victims, the involvement of 3 or more active participants, and the fact that the crime occurred in the presence of 2 minor children. On November 20th, 2025, Demetrius Shumpert was found guilty on all counts of first-degree murder and faces the same mandatory life sentence without the possibility of parole when he is sentenced in January of 2026. The third co-defendant, Omari Malik Shumpert, was convicted in December 2025 on 5 counts of first-degree murder, 3 counts of second-degree murder, and 2 counts of aggravated robbery. He is also scheduled to be sentenced in January 2026. For exclusive clips and behind-the-scenes content, join us on patreon.com/.
Yo, they gonna get the blues in prison. There's gonna be some guys in prison ain't standing for that crime. For real. That was ridiculous, man. Hopefully them kids young enough to where so they ain't gonna remember it. I know the baby not, but the other child might remember that shit vaguely. That was crazy, man. But these are the type of things happen, yo, when, like, man, if you get money, man, don't let that shit be seen. Keep that shit quiet. I think the dude who house they ran in, I think he was fucking with the cartels or something. Like, it was drug related. Definitely was drug related. I wonder how we gotta get some more information on that. 'Cause I wonder how they even knew who dude was. I wonder if it was the son. I wonder if those guys was accomplices of the son, or they knew the son and the son talked too much, and that's what led them to the situation. I don't know, yo. We're going to look into that, yo, next time we get in front of the computer, for real. But that was wild, man. Yeah, and the older brother. Man, that's crazy. They had to know something. But they didn't even get the money that they was looking for. Like, what the fuck, they thought it was millions in that bitch? That shit was stupid. It was better off catching, I don't know. That's crazy. Yo, I'm ready to go to work. I really just wanted to holler at y'all for real before I go to work. Fucking Epstien, ass biggest pedophile America's ever seen. It's not no comparison. It's a video I seen with little kids walking around and it looked like, I don't know what kind of room it was, but it looked very dark and strange. And these was little children, like probably 8, 6. I don't know where their parents was at. I think this Epstein case need to be reopened, which is not. No, but the people can make them do that, man. If it garner enough attention. You know, people get that crazy. Because I think we need some real answers about this Epstein guy, man. They still in school down here. Need some real answers about Jeffrey Epstein and what the fuck he had going on. Because it need to be a lot more indictments. A lot more arrests. Alrighty, Major. And I appreciate y'all for tapping in, for real. Ghislaine Maxwell, I don't know how it's like, they made it seem like Ghislaine Maxwell testified truthfully to Congress. And that was the reason they moved her to a more comfortable jail. But she fucking lied. She said it wasn't no list. She said it wasn't no other accomplices. The paperwork says otherwise. The picture says otherwise. Then they redacted everything. Like, I don't think we're ever going to really get to the bottom of who is involved. I would just say, fucking question all the motherfuckers. I don't trust none of them. None of them. They probably all was there. That's why it's redacted like that. It's just crazy, yo, that the country is ran by pedophiles, man. The world is ran by pedophiles. And these the same people that try to demonize another group of people for the crimes that they commit. Excluding what we just watched, because that was one of the worst. But I think what they doing is one of the worst too. Shit, child molestation, that's one of the worst crimes you can commit, man. That shit should be punishable by death. For real. But let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. It's another day keeping you new.